What's going on, guys? This is Alex from Tech. How are you doing? I have had the Google Pixel Slate for a couple of days now, and I've been using it, and I have a lot to say about it. I really do, and that will be for our review video coming up very soon. But we're talking about the keyboard today because I'm not a fan of this Folio keyboard. I said that in the unboxing already. Like, I already had a feeling I didn't like it, and over these last couple of days, I've noticed a lot of things that I really didn't like about it. Luckily, there's an alternative out in the market right now from Brydge wireless keyboards. They make these for the iPads for many years now, and they have really high quality stuff. This is the G type for the Google Pixel Slate, and this makes it more like a clamshell laptop than a Folio keyboard, like Pixel Slate official one from Google. See, like, I mean, I'm having a hard time just getting that up there. I just don't like it like this. But anyway, we'll set that aside. Let's open this box up really quick. I wanted to show you guys the box because this is a very nice packaging from Brydge. It's $160, so it's definitely not a cheap accessory. And the packaging really reflects that. This is a very nice packaging here. Just look at the detail right there. And you actually lift it like that. Check that out. Wow. Like I said, I really like the packaging here from Brydge, and it really accents how premium this actually is. So let's set that aside. What else do we have here? We have a Brydge sticker. We have a thank you note, welcome to the Brydge family, and the user manual, which really doesn't have much. It's just a keyboard, guys. And we also have two lens cloths. So looking at the keyboard here, this is a very nice sized keyboard. It's a full size one, it looks like it, or very close to a full size keyboard. And then we also have these two little feet here that keep the screen, the Pixel Slate screen, from actually hitting the keyboard, which is very nice. Little key details. The keys are squared, unlike the official Google Folio, which is rounded. So that is one thing I do like about the official Pixel Slate keyboard, which is the rounded keys. I mentioned in the unboxing video that I have the ASIO mechanical keyboard, and I really like the rounded keys. And typing on this the last few days, I do like the rounded keys. But this is more of a traditional square keys, and it feels a little shallow, a little too plasticky compared to. Oh yeah, definitely the Pixel Slate feels much better typing. The keys just feel more solid than on the Brydge. And this is this is me just pulling out of the box. I can already feel it. This isn't a cheap feeling one. It's just not as nice as it's just not as nice as the Pixel Slate. But that's a compromise I'm willing to have if I think this offers me what I expect it to. So these are the hinges here that we're going to put the Slate in. Let's pull that off there. We have the same shortcut keys on the top. We do have an extra Bluetooth button here. The keys are a little shortened compared to the one on the Pixel Slate keyboard. And the reason for that is they had to add a couple buttons. Whereas on the Pixel Slate keyboard, let's actually pull the Pixel Slate off of here. It's a magnetic pin. It's made specifically for the magnetic pin for the Google keyboard. So there's a reason why you don't need to charge this, because it draws power from the magnetic pins with this Folio keyboard. On the Brydge here, you do have to independently charge this through USB-C. So there should be a USB-C port right here on this side. On the right side, there is let's get that focus. There is indeed a USB-C port right there. But yeah, we have a big trackpad as well. Is it bigger than the actual one from the Google Folio keyboard? It's about the same length. The Google one's a little more in a square shape, whereas the Brydge one is a little bit wider. It looks like more of a rectangle shape. Rounded corners on the Pixel Slate keyboard as well. It just, yeah. So I did make a comment on the unboxing video saying that the Pixel Slate keyboard is trackpad doesn't feel as nice as the Pixel Book one, and that's to be expected. But this is a pretty solid trackpad after using it for a couple of days. This Brydge one does feel a little cheaper already. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the same quality. So the Pixelbook trackpad is up here, then it's this one, and then this one's a little bit under. So I can already notice that as well. But the layout of the keyboards are almost exactly the same, except for the roundedness of it. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, and last note is up, down, left, right is equal size, whereas on the Pixel Slate keyboard, they are not. The left, right are bigger than the up, downs. Okay, so let's actually mount this on here and give it a shot. All right, after a little tinkering, I finally got it in here. This rubber tab that houses it to keep it from scratching. It kind of, I guess it was a little warped in, so it was a little difficult for it to get it into place, but I do have it into place. And let's turn it this way. It goes all the way down flat. It is a little uneven because the slate is actually laying down on the table, whereas this is floating now. But you do have that option, whereas the Folio keyboard, as I showed off in the unboxing video, you had to do all these gymnastics and kind of unfold it, push it back, and then relapse it. This one is more like the Pixel C, which I also demonstrated, where you can go all the way up, and we can actually close it here as well. And it makes it more like a traditional laptop, which is the 2-in-1 style I prefer over something like a Folio keyboard. It does add a little bit of weight, more so than the Folio keyboard, due to an extra slab of aluminium on the back. The bottom is pretty nice. It has these rubber feet here, and the Brydge logo is very clean and minimalistic, which I do like. This actually looks like a nice 2-in-1 device. Very neat, very nice. I do appreciate this. Once again, the USB-C ports, I also like how they considered not lining them up together. So on the Pixel Slate, it's on this side here, and then on the Brydge keyboard, it's on the opposite side. So good design there. There is also, this is a thing that I've seen on other Brydge reviews for the iPads. There was no lip here, so people had a hard time lifting it. There is one here. Let's see if it makes it easier to lift. Yeah, it helps a little bit. So it's very subtle, but there is a little groove here, so you can use it to separate your finger and the slab. The power button is clean on the Slate, so no interference here with the Brydge design. And then nothing here too. Very simple, minimalistic stuff. And then we also have, let's show off the clamp. Clamp matches it. Just got to do a little adjusting, and once you get that done, it's taken care of. All right, let's power this thing on and just see how it works. Okay, it looks like the Brydge keyboard is connected. I do have Trackpad working. Looks like it's working. Oh, it's a little bouncy there. Let me raise the exposure a little bit so you can see. I do like how you can adjust the viewing angles really quickly. The higher you get, though, the more the keyboard elevates. If you see that, it's actually a pretty nice little thing. See, so you're flat on the table, you raise it up, the keyboard elevates. I can put my finger underneath here. So that's pretty nice. It gives you a typing angle on the keyboard. Yeah, the trackpad looks a little loose to my liking, so it seems more precise on the Brydge on the Google keyboard there. Let's lower the brightness a little bit so you guys can see the screen. Okay, let's type something on Google. The best thing in the world comes at no price. Okay, so I can type relatively quickly, not mistake-free because I make mistakes every single time I type. But yeah, so just initial typing experience. The keys do feel a little looser than on the actual Google Mate keyboard. It does feel cheaper. I can tell you that right now. It does feel a little cheaper. All the shortcuts are here. Google Assistant. And the trackpad is a little looser. It's definitely not the worst thing in the world, but it does feel a little less accurate than something like the Folio keyboard here. There is a price difference too. There's about like a $40 price difference between the two keyboards. But the reason I want this keyboard is for the form factor. This is much better than a Folio keyboard in terms of this style. It holds the hinge pretty darn nicely. The moment you open it up, it seems to work fine. Yeah, it turns it back on. So very excited to use this keyboard. And I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter if anything else happens that I don't like about it. But initially, I do think this is a much nicer experience than the Folio keyboard. And I do think this is one I'll be using for a while. Once again, my name is Alex of Hypnotech. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys want to see from the Google Pixel Slate as I'm getting towards a full review. We're going to have a lot of other videos featuring this, and I'll see you guys very soon.
If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell button below so that you don't miss a single video in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!